This is a country in motion. The land of hard work and independence. Its people bound only by their imagination. In Detroit, companies like Shinola are reconnecting with the past, building a better future. Because of entrepreneurship, Detroit is coming back one step at a time. By working with their hands, people are dreaming again. These are our people, our pride, our power. This is our time.
Shinola represents America at some level, I believe. It represents the notion that anything is possible. It shows that what this country was built on is real and is still here. The people of this city are what Shinola is so excited about, and what really brought us here is the people's tenacity, and they're willing to be part of such an interesting comeback. Bicycles and watches are an extension of oneself. They are assembled here in Detroit in a similar fashion to automobiles.
I'd spent, 25 or 30 years making bikes in Italy, Japan, China, and Taiwan, and I never made bikes in the US, just because the industry had moved offshore, 30, 40 years ago. It was an opportunity to actually make bikes here. The heart and soul of a bicycle is the frame and the fork. We're making that with US steel in Waterford, Wisconsin. It was never really an option to import the frames from Taiwan. We start out with steel. You've got iron ore. You mix the chromium and molybdenum and ferrous steel, and then you extrude it and butt it, and then you cut it and weld it. So it's starting with raw materials up to a finished good that represents just about every manufacturing process. It's a very hands-on assembly process. We're not working on an assembly line like in China where they spit a bike out every minute or two. We're doing a very careful hand build. If you take care of these bikes and you don't keep them out in a salt environment, you can pass these on to your children and grandchildren. I really hope people would step away from the computer and get on a bicycle. I think you really have an emotional connection to how you felt as far as freedom. What it feels like to be on a bike when you're a kid is freedom. And that's still what happens when you walk away from your computer and go for a ride. I hope the legacy of Shinola would be that we're able to sustain and grow this great idea of making things in America, and we can get more people on that bandwagon to support what we're doing, and that this is just the beginning of a stronger revival of Detroit and U.S. manufacturing, not just in Detroit.
It's that thing that's coming back, the reinvigoration of manufacturing in America, and showing the world that it might have left our shores, but it's still here, and we're still here, and we're doing it again.